Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Aaron Farmer with My Sugar-Free Journey. I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about this is day 3 of my fast. I'm going to talk about what's going on with that. But before we get into that, I want to talk about grocery store stuff. So I work at a grocery store. It's my daytime job. I work nights with Uber, drive with Uber, and which Uber is terrible right now. But this Kroger is pretty interesting. um, as you might understand, right now have no, we have, we're struggling to keep the shelves full. We're struggling to keep meat on the shelves. We do not have toilet paper. We never have. We get one pallet of toilet paper on each truck, and that toilet paper is gone within seconds. We to be honest with you, as bad as it is, it could be a lot worse. Because we are getting some product in. I'm the frozen food manager, and my frozen shelves are doing all right. I'm having to kind of move things around. I'm using old back stock to fill up the end caps, but we've got product. We've got food. At least the people in my community are eating. I live in Arlington, Texas. We just had a coronavirus death. In fact, it just happened. It happened, 3 blocks from where I live. It happened 2 blocks from where I work. I mean, it happened down the street. I live on Division Street, and the death happened on Division Street. It happened at a Masonic lodge just down the road from where I live. I pass by it every day. So this is hitting close to home. Fortunately, it appears to be contained. But I mean, that's how close this is. So I wanted to talk. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a guy who obsessively reads his Twitter feed and follows a lot of doctors. The one thing that is concerning me most about this is it'll be 18 months before we get a vaccine. At least. Everyone's going to get it. All we're trying to do is slow the spread so that not everyone gets it at the same time. And I go to work every day I work with people. I work with one woman. She's 80 years old. She's there, five days a week. She's working on the register. She's checking out customers. She directly interfaces with the public. She's 80 years old. I don't know. She has to do it because, she needs the money. And she's a sweet woman. And I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, if she's at the highest of high risk. And she was telling me a couple months ago that, her husband was recovering from a heart attack. He's elderly too. If she takes that home to him, it's crazy. But I get it. But I mean, we have to do it. We're not doctors, but if we don't stock the shelves, people aren't going to eat. So I understand that I understand what's happening. It has to be done, and I don't see any way around it. But I don't know what's going to happen. Now, I am doing a 3-day fast pretty much every week until this is over with, or until I just have no more body fat, which I don't see that happening. Because I know that fasting boosts your immune system. I'm also just eating a carnivore diet the other 4 days of the week. Because I know that boosts your immune system. And right now, that's the only thing I care about. I have a 92-year-old mother-in-law that lives right over there. And I'm doing everything I can because I do work with the public. I work in the grocery store. I drive for Uber in the evening. I'm doing everything I can to protect the people I love and not have anything happen to her. But, if a 92-year-old woman gets coronavirus, it's not good. It's not good. So, I just want to reiterate, if you go to the grocery store, I know you have to go to the grocery store. Prepare. Don't hoard. Keep your gas tanks full. That's something that my boss informed us that we need to do. Uh, we need to keep our gas tanks full. You need to keep your gas tanks full. Um, Prepare but don't hoard. Make sure you have food to prepare, for your family. You don't need mountains of toilet paper. I don't know why people are doing that. Um, I mean, if I was hoarding, I would hoard meat long before I hoarded toilet paper. I don't understand the toilet paper issue. But you know, I was some of the other things that are coming out about coronavirus. That one that I found pretty interesting was that pollution levels are way down worldwide. Well, pollution levels are down worldwide. The waterways are getting cleaner. The air is getting cleaner. Um, wasn't There's still the same number of cows. It wasn't the cows that was driving all this pollution. It wasn't cows that are driving greenhouse gas emissions. It was us. It was our cars. It was it was it was the stuff that we did. So in the future, if anybody tells you that you need to not eat meat in order to save the planet, just know that that's not true. In fact, you probably need to eat more meat and eat less grains and products of large scale agriculture. I do want to remind you that Chris Masterjohn has put out his coronavirus document, to talk about the things that you can do to improve your immune system as best you can. Of course, no one supplement is going to cure the coronavirus, but there are things you can do to boost your immune system. And so Chris Masterjohn has a PhD in nutrition. I trust him. He's been on the podcast a lot. This is the most knowledgeable guy about nutrition I've ever seen in my life. If he says something, then it's I believe it. You can check it out. It's only $10 and it's a lot of great information. If you go to mysugarfreejourney.com/corona, mysugarfreejourney.com/corona, that'll take you over to it. Because the actual link to find it's kind of hard to find. So I just made a short link, mysugarfreejourney.com/corona, and that'll get you to the document. It's $10 and it's money well spent. This is a guy that knows what he's talking about. There is some good news about anti-malaria medications seeming to work on this virus. I don't know if that's been tested yet, but at this point, any news is good news. Let's talk about the fast. So day 3 of my fast. I probably should have led with that. So day 3 of my fast. Actually, I was thinking yesterday on day 2 that, I wasn't hungry the whole day. Right now, I feel a little hungry. I don't feel like a loss of energy. But this is the last day of my fast. And I know in the past when I've done fasting, the last day of my fast was the hardest just because I was anticipating eating. I was thinking about eating. And right now I'm thinking about eating. I'm going to eat I haven't decided if I'm going to eat dinner tonight and just make it a 72-hour fast, or if I'm going to go through till breakfast tomorrow and make it closer to an 80-hour fast. I don't know for sure, one way or the other. But it just depends on how I feel. Depends on how busy I am. If I get home and Twitter, or I'm sorry, if Uber goes nuts and I can actually make some money Ubering, I'd rather do that. I didn't work out yesterday because I'd worked 16 hours on day 1 of the fast and I was just exhausted. So I took yesterday off. I didn't work out today because I just didn't feel like I had the energy. Like I've got plenty of energy to go to work and do the things I need to do. But the thought of lifting a bunch of heavy weights was too much. It was too much for me to think about. So that'll be something I'm going to work on next when I do my next 3-day fast next week, is keeping up the motivation to actually work out when I fast, because I should be able to. It's not like I have a lack of energy. I've got probably 75 pounds of fat that I can eat off of while fasting. In fact, I have lost 10 pounds. Which that's nice. But day 3 of the fast, I'm not voraciously hungry. Like I'm not obsessing over food. But there is kind of an ever-present, a need for food. Like I could eat right now. And I am thinking about, it's funny, what I'm craving, what I'm really craving, what I want more than anything else, and what I'm probably going to break my fast with is there's this little restaurant. I don't even know if this restaurant's open right now because of coronavirus, but there's a little restaurant down the street that makes the biggest omelets. And so what I get from there is they call it a 3-egg omelet. They must be making, if there's 3 eggs in this omelet, they must be making them with ostrich eggs or something. But I do that with all their meat. So they put bacon, sausage, and cheddar cheese, and just make it basically a carnivore omelet, and that with some cheddar cheese and a side of bacon. That's what I'm craving, and that sounds really, really good, and just a bunch of coffee. So that's the other thing I'm doing is I'm drinking coffee. That's water. But day 3 of the fast is fine. I feel good. I'm going to be able to make it through this and be just fine, and everything is everything's okay. All right, guys. Reminder about the coronavirus thing, the coronavirus document from Chris Masterjohn. If you want to check it out, mysugarfreejourney.com/corona. Great information in that. I would highly recommend it. In fact, I often tell people about his other product, the one that breaks down every vitamin and mineral and where to get it and everything. That's really good too. In fact, that's free. If you want to go sign up for his vitamins and minerals course, that's at chrismasterjohnphd.com. He has a lot of really good stuff. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.